Another, and he just smoked it. Just smoked it. 2 more casts. I took the fish off, waited a cast, took 1 more cast, bang, into another fish. Wow, this is unreal.
No, it's good.
Oh, man.
They
Nice
pull,
thing.
don't they?
Oh, they ever. Oh, look at that guy. He's just going.
Well, you think about it, all those real guys are hatching there, and they're all just floating up to the surface. And then they see this one twitch sideways.
That's all it took.
That's all it takes.
You know, that guy, he might have followed it for a while, but as soon as I made a couple of quicker strips,
yeah.
he popped it. Oh, that fly we tied on the bench, awesome. Just a killer pattern. You know, I had my traditional ones. I had my traditional blacks and greens and things that I've used that we've pumped fish in our area. But every lake is different.
That's right.
Every lake is different, so. Well, you know what we should get into, Brian, is the actual recommended setup. The ideal setup for how we're fishing today.
Sure.
While I release this guy, maybe you can talk about it.
Well, what we're doing, we're anchored in about 8 feet of water, and we're casting into about 5. The fish are moving in there, we saw some. So we're using floating lines and pretty long leaders, almost 18 to 20 feet in length, simply because this water's gin clear, and
There's a fly out.
we want to keep our fly a long ways away from our fly line, try not to spook them. And probably what the viewers really want to see today is that we've got a slight riffle on the water, and that really masks us from the fish. They can't see us, and we can't see them, and they're a little more confident, they're a little happier to feed, and that's what's doing it.
Exactly.
And we've matched the hatch today. It's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Any kind of fly fishing when you're fishing, imitating insects.
And before we started, you cruised the shoals. We actually scouted them out until we saw a few fish.
Yeah, it was, we spent half an hour going around looking, but it paid off.
It did, oh, for sure. Well, I'll try to get this guy.
It's a beautiful fish.
Oh, it's a very nice fish. There he is there. Oh. That's a nice bow. You know, that's a few pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Very healthy. We'll let him go. There he goes. Ho, ho, ho. So we should talk about retrieval techniques using with the chronometer.
Sure. Yeah, obviously the biggest thing you want to remember is that those pupa, the chrono pupa, are only rising to the surface of the lake and they're not swimming.
Right.
And that's why everybody's heard about how slow these retrieves have to be, because we really don't want to imitate horizontal movement because they're just coming up through the water column.
And they do come up vertically.
They come vertically, straight up. They trap gas under their abdomen thorax, and that's what floats into the surface. So with the floating line situation, or even if we're fishing with the wet line, like a real slow hand twist retrieve like this, which just keeps the hands busy. And if you don't have patience, it's a good retrieve to learn because it does slow you down.
Kind of like a little figure eight.
Yeah, just little figure eights between your thumb and your index finger, and then around the baby finger. But then, as you know, it's real critical that every once in a while,
give it some movement.
Just give it something different, because there's just hundreds of fish, or chronomids, rising all around the boat and hatching, and you just want to have something slightly different that's moving in the water.
Something to attract them.
Just a little jerky movement that says, gee, got to go look at that one a little closer.
Yeah. So we've come to the new location now. Like we just left the spot because there was no wind. We come up here, we do have a nice little chop on the water, but now we look down where we just left and they got a real good wind. What'd the wind do? It did like 180.
It just switched right around, but we've seen 2 fish already move.
That's right, and they're in a little shallower.
So that's good. We'll sneak in on them.
Good, excellent. And that's another thing, be stealthy. We've got the oars, we've got the motor for buzzing around. That's where it's really nice to be in a boat. All right, well, I'll get this guy up. Oh, man. Not ready yet.
Not ready yet, no.
Man, oh man. What makes this lake so special, I think, are the shoals that you get in this lake.
Yeah, it's these huge, extensive, shallow areas that it grows all the food that these fish eat. And the more you got in the lake, the more productive it is, and the more opportunity you get a chance to grow nice fish like we're catching.
Exactly. And these are all beautiful fish. And I mean, everywhere I look around this lake, there are shoals. Like this lake is made up of shoals.
Yeah, you betcha.
Well, let's see if I can get this guy in. All right, he's ready. There he is. All right. Unhook him. Again, we're using all the barbless hooks. Nice little chironomids. Hooks out. Give everybody a little look at this guy. There he is.
Beauty.
It's a nice fish. It's healthy bow.
You bet.
And we'll get him back. Whoa. Second shower today. Oh, yeah.
First cast after we saw what was in their gut.
Unreal.
First, yeah, changed to the color that's in there.
First cast.
First cast
after we looked at the new vial.
That's right.
Unbelievable. So what did you change to then? We looked at the vial. The magic vial after the stomach pump. Oh, did he get off?
No.
Oh, he's still there.
The loon's chasing
the loon's
him.
chasing him.
Get out of here, you. Ah! Uh-oh, now he's gone.
Now he's gone. And the loon was chasing
The
him.
loon was chasing him. Look at the loon going 90 miles after him.
Unbelievable. Well, that was good though. So that was the first cast after we looked at stomach pumped and other fish, or throat pumped, we should say. So what did you put on?
I just put a little small maroon and red.
And that's what was in here. I mean, if we look at the
Yeah, it's very
fish
similar
there.
to what's in there.
Very similar. Darker body now, not the silver. Now
Yep.
it's a darker black
They've changed.
with the red rib. Yeah.
That's right.
And that was your first cast and bang.
The loon
And
got
that
him.
shows you, chironomiding, you can go in the morning, you got a hatch of a certain chironomid. You go back in the afternoon, totally different hatch.
That's
Isn't
what
that
makes
neat?
it so much fun and frustrating.
Oh, because the fish
'Cause
are
they're all
still there.
over here.
Yeah, we can still
They're still
see them.
there. They're
Well, let's
still
get some more. That's unreal. Oh, I love it.
So what he's doing now, he's turning him sideways and they pinch his head,
Stop him from breathing.
stop him from breathing, and then head first.
Unreal. Yeah, look at the fish now. I can see them and they're all moving around. Oh, that's a beauty.
Nice fish.
Oh, just big aerials, eh? Ooh. Now, what kind of trout are they in here?
They're a mix of native, wild. There's a creek here and they spawn naturally.
Okay.
And then we stock it with panask yearlings.
And Penasco are known for their big aerial shows.
They like to jump.
Oh, do they ever?
Might have
on.
something to do with a hook in their mouth. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Unreal. That's good talk. So what'd you put on this time? What'd you have on?
Well, after we looked at that vial with the smaller
Yeah.
chironomid pupa, and I put a 16 maroon one with a copper. Oh, last one.
Just a little guy. Oh, no, you got off?
Fell
Just
off.
bit it. Well, looks like the weather's turning on us a bit here.
Yeah, it's starting to break down, and I can see some pretty good rain squalls in the background there. So I think we're going to get wet.
We're going to get wet. But hey, I want to thank you for a great day.
No problem, Don. It was
Learned a ton.
yeah, great chironomid fishing. A little technical lesson on how they change colors during the day, the pupa.
Exactly.
But we managed to throat pump a few fish and find out how the color and size switch during the day, and we're
Yeah.
able to catch a few more fish.
Well, I was very fortunate. Not very often do you get to come out with somebody as knowledgeable as Brian, the king of chironomids. That's all you can say about him. Again, if you ever come to White Lake or any other lake, make sure you conserve the waters to get a great fish reel like this one here. We'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the fly. Again, thanks a lot.
That's
That was a
great.
good day.
You betcha.